What do you think about the win, though?
That makes sense. I feel like if anything, because again, Roman's team is the face, OG Bloodline face, new Bloodline 2.0, Wolfpack,
Mm-hmm.
as HB calls them. They're the heels, and I feel like for like weeks they be getting the OG Bloodline was getting their ass whooped over and over again. So it
But
made
where,
sense that they were gonna
but
get that.
where did they go losing? Because so that was the we go back to the November episode. Y'all was like, "Oh, they better not lose,"
Mhm.
because where does that leave them if they end up losing that War Games match?
Well, not to, I guess it's foreshadowing because we want to talk about it about the week shows, but he still has the Ula follow. He's still like Solo still has the Ula follow. He's still the considered the tribal chief by their, you know,
Mm-hmm.
by their tradition. So at some point in time, yeah, they lost the match, but it wasn't for the Ula follow. It wasn't for the look of the tribal chief. So and again, okay, we'll speak on it because I think Solo spoke on it on SmackDown about what's next or what how people view the Wolfpack bloodline, Wolfpack, whatever. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I think what it does, if anything, it sets up more of a just more story, more bloodline storyline. Whether it be Roman trying to go for the Ulafala now. Because again, you saw at the end how he was trying to welcome, gave him one last chance, like, yo, we can stop this shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
We all family, make this one. And he's like, nah, fuck that. So at some point in time, the Olafala's gonna have to go to somebody, which is like a belt at this point. But yeah, might be
It
bigger.
basically is about yeah.
I I think the OG needed to win. If they would have lost, then the shit over. Like yeah, y'all took an ass whooping for like 3 months. Like the shit over, bro. I don't care about you. I got your
I
ass
mean,
whooped.
they won the bad blood match though.
Did they win the Black Blood match?
They
Mm.
did. That's why
Uh,
that was the whole argument about
Well, well, that wasn't really OG Bloodline. That was Roman and Cody. I understand
I'm
what it
saying this.
signifies, but it's two different things. Like I got this outlier, me and my enemy fighting y'all. So it's like, was it for some bragging rights? Yeah, me and my enemy cooked y'all or came down to the wire and won. But now the shit became a whole family civil war now. So now I got my brother, I mean my two cousins and myself and the honorary brother in here about to whoop your ass against all four of my other family members and shit. And for weeks leading on to this last shit, y'all been whooping our ass. Y'all been whooping our ass, whooping our ass, whooping our ass. So I feel like they needed to win. Now, in terms of where the story goes from here, it's going to be more story. I don't see this shit ending until possibly WrestleMania. Now, we don't know if
Uh-huh.
Rock is going to be. I think what they're doing is a throw off. I think they're saying Rock is not going to be there to build some suspense. That's a suspension. Some suspense. I feel like they're just saying that and they're throwing him to out there. But I do feel like Rock is going to have something to do with it. We don't know whether he's going to pop up on a regular show or pop up at Royal Rumble. But I do know he's going to have something to do with it. I feel like it. And it builds more story. Now, what y'all going to do about Tonga Loa not being there? Are y'all going to bring in one of these other guys? It might set it up to bring in these guys. If
Hmm.
Zillow is there, is Herculeo is going to set it up to start bringing some of these guys in because now they both down one person.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
Okay.
know if that was the right call, to be honest. I think like boom, they lose that bad blood. Now they lose here. Yeah, he's got the Ula follow, but is he actually a tribal chief if he can't actually win any matches? Like, yeah, he's winning these offset matches, but he keeps losing at
He
the end
won
of
that
the day.
crown jewel. and that was part of the
Yeah,
storyline. That wasn't
yeah.
even an altered dimension for their story. That
I ain't
was
gonna hold
part of
you,
the
bro.
storyline.
Crown Jewel is like off canon, bro. That shit, that shit don't count for nothing, bro. And you know that it don't. Crown Jewel
But it's
didn't do nothing for anybody.
but their storyline is a part of it. It's not like everybody else who just had a whole new shit going into Crown Jewel. Their actual storyline, they all got booked to fight in that shit. Their actual storyline actually go with that. And they're doing interviews and shit right after the match, talking crazy
Yeah,
about stuff. So I feel like, all right, they won that Crown Jewel, but they Crown Jewel was before Bad Blood or after? I can't
it's
remember.
after.
So they so the the tribal chief lost at Bad Blood, cooked them at Crown Jewel, then whooped they ass for like 2 months until we got to this space.
Not even 2 months, bro.
Like a
Crown
6
month,
Jewel was the
weeks?
beginning
4
of this
weeks.
month. Was beginning of November.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like 4 weeks,
4
3 weeks.
weeks.
3 weeks.
So, I mean,
Mm.
because if they lost again, right, then it's over. Where you go from there?
Couldn't we say the same thing about the Wolfpack? Could you
They
not say because they
heels.
lost twice? It would
I
have been.
feel like
It's the same thing.
they're heels though. So if they take a L, they could always bounce back and come fuck you up. Some other match, like they're a heel. And they're a damaging heel who got the rock kind of behind them. So who knows where that can go? Like you get
Mm.
what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like for the face to lose, if they continuously lose and can't get one good one that signifies like some sort of strength. Because
Mm.
for me, what that shows with them getting that win at whatchamacallit,
War games.
War Games, it shows like, all right, there's more strength than you think. We might not be on the same even playing field, but we damn near there. We're a force to be reckoned with in the right setting.
Mm.
If they was to lose again, it would just be like, yo, y'all not fucking with Jacob, nigga. That nigga gonna whoop your ass. Like y'all not
I
gonna
think
find a
that
way
builds
to
the
win.
underdog story for them. Like as baby faces, like that. That's what builds the underdog stories. If they lose that match, now
But
they got to go
what's the
back to
end
the
game?
drawing board.
But I'm saying, what's the end? What's going to be that match that brings them like that makes it all worth it though?
It'd have to be a one-on-one
Between Solo and Roman.
and Roman. Yeah, if Roman would have lost that match, he would have to isolate Solo to get. At this point, there's no reason for Solo to be like, "Oh, I want to wrestle you to prove I'm the tribal chief." Because I keep losing to you somehow.
Mm.
Why would I even put that on the line?
I feel like more than ever now, the solo match would make sense.
I would say
Like
for both.
we,
So we're gonna
I
so
mean,
yeah.
no, you're right. It could go for both. It could go for both uh opinions. I feel like right now, with them winning this, it's like, damn, we're stalemating. You're winning at certain pay per views. I'm winning at certain pay per views. I'm kind of beating your ass throughout the week, but you got me at a good pay per view. All right, let's bring all the family out. Me and you now. Let's settle this shit. No more hiding behind Jacob. No more me trying to rush you and getting super kicked in the face by Jacob and shit. 1-on-1. And let's do this shit for the damn Ula Fowler now. I feel like now it will make sense to do it. And if you want to have some wild shit happen because The Rock comes back or whatever, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now it would make sense for them to do or head towards a one-on-one match. Because if Bloodline Wolfpack won, it's like, nigga, why I'm fighting you 1-on-one for? I'm beating you in pay-per-views. I'm whooping your ass throughout the week. It don't make no sense for me to do a one-on-one. You're not that much of a challenge. You don't pose a threat. Fuck
But
out of here.
if anything,
No, he does
OG
pose a
Bloodline would
threat.
have to acknowledge. They would have to acknowledge Solo at that point if
Nah,
they
I
lose
think
the
he.
loss.
Nah, I
Yeah.
disagree. I think he does pose a threat because I'm only wrestling you in team matches. I'm not wrestling you one on one. Roman could literally just be like, "All right, no more of this other shit. It's me and you. I want that shit back."
That goes for the in favor of the face when in favor of OG Bloodline winning as well. He's like, all right, listen,
Hmm.
all this shit happened. But at this point, I don't want to lose track of why I'm doing this shit in the first place. The whole point, and I think Michael Cole even said it, and was like the whole point of Roman coming back was for the Uber father, not for the.
I think Roman muddied that too because he go teaming up with Cody originally. He
Mhm.
said that you got something that's mine too. So his thought is not just on the Ulafala, it's also on the belt.
Right.
He coming back for everything essentially.
Yeah.
So,
But he's trying to get
but
back to the top. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like more than ever now, with him and Cody teaming up, it showed like, nah, these niggas are strong, B. I can't do this shit by myself. Niggas is beating my ass. I was supposedly this big guy on campus. Nobody's fucking with me for about 3, 4 years. And now my little cousin come up and he running shit on a whole nother level. These niggas is more ruthless. I had some tact behind my shit. These niggas is just some ruthless thugs at this point. Is doing some wild shit. And he needed some help from the next strongest guy in the group. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And they barely got that win. Cody had to take him and Jacob. He had to take both of themselves out just for them to possibly win that match. Because that's how crazy they was shown in that match. So then now you come back to, all right, fuck it. We got one off. Well, I got one off on you on Bad Blood. Now I'm coming back for my shit, and you proceeded to whoop my ass, and you beat me at Crown Jewel. I think at this point it will make more sense. It's like, all right, I got you back for Crown Jewel. We're kind of stalemating. Now niggas is hurt on both ends. Me
Mhm.
and you now.
Yeah, shoot the fair one at this
Let's
point.
shoot the fair one. Like push everybody to the side. And that's what I'm saying. Them winning this one makes sense because they was getting their ass whooped. They truly never beat them. You can't count Bad Blood because it was Roman by himself until Jimmy came out at the end. It was Roman by himself. Roman basically trying to get his shit back with the help of Cody. You get what I'm saying? Who reluctantly did it because not Bad Blood, Bloodline Wolfpack keep fucking with him for no reason. He's like, fuck it. Since y'all keep bringing me back in this shit, I'm gonna whoop your ass one more time. So that's what I'm saying. If they was to lose, if OG was to lose, it wouldn't make, the story would be done for me. Yo, you can't beat them, bro. Pack it up. You're done. You can't beat them.
Okay. I mean,
No?
the reason why it don't make sense to me is it's still
Uh,
one group losing twice. So what's the difference? Like if the Wolfpack has lost twice, how is it not packed that you packed up? You can't beat them. It's the same shit.
so the hill don't count for nothing. Because we know hill don't go with certain rules.
Yeah, I agree. I think being that they are heels, it's okay for them to lose more than what the faces would do. And I get I get the underdog
Mm-hmm.
go for the faces. I do get that, but I just think that in this, if we're talking about just the people in this feud, you have Roman Reigns, who is the top guy in the business, next to Cody Rhodes, or that's debatable, or whatever. And then you got
Mm-hmm.
Solo, who's emerging, who's the heel. If I'm WWR, I'm Triple H, or I'm TK, I'm thinking, okay, what is going to drive the fans, to either buy more merch, be able to tune in every week and all of that. And it's honestly, I think I'm leaning more towards Roman because of how big,
Roman winning.
yes, how big
But don't
Roman.
y'all be saying y'all be wanting different things? I don't know. I feel
No,
like
no,
it's
no, no, no. So see, that's the thing.
I'll get to that after. But go ahead.
Yeah,
no, go ahead, go ahead.
with
I'll let Trey finish.
Roman. So yeah, I'll lean more towards Roman in this feud. I'm not talking about going forward. I'm not talking about again. I'm not talking about Roman even winning the a belt. I just in this feud, I'm leaning more towards Roman because of the popularity and the amount of money he could bring in this feud. Um, but again, it's not a bad thing that even if Wolfpack won, the same thing could be said. So either way, like both arguments can be said in terms of, all right, Solo's team win, Roman be like, yo, this whole time it's been a team shit. See me one on one for the Will follow. And Solo can be like, fine, I can finally prove to you that I'm the tribal chief. Boom, boom, boom. And then on the flip side, it could be Solo saying, like, yeah, you beat me all these times, but you haven't beat me.
But why would he say it if he has it already?
To show that because again, everybody's been
He,
looking at him
but
as
Trey, he clearly doesn't want to do that. He never wanted to do that.
mm,
He only
okay.
wants to do it when he has the numbers, which is what Roman did when he was the tribal chief.
Mm-hmm.
So why, like, if I got the belt and I done beat you already at least once, I have no reason to prove to you again. Like, you'd have to earn another way to get a match.
Then something to be said by Gunther and his belt, why he gave me and Priest another shot, and why his whole angle
I
is
don't know
I
why.
can't I
To
can't
be
beat him
honest,
I
I
can't
don't
beat
know
him
why they
clean.
did that. To me, I think they didn't know what to do with Gunther for that match, so they gave him Priest.
But I'm saying he has to beat him clean. That's what it is. It's more about yes, I already have the belt and I'm winning, but there's always going to be the asterisk that I can't beat you one on one without any distraction at all. And
Yeah, it
I
was
feel
same
like
with the Randy thing too. So Gunther
So,
gonna give everybody a match who he didn't beat clean
so with that
because
argument
that's
with
the same.
Gunther,
That's not the same storyline.
I mean, yeah. So
so with that argument with Gunther and Damian Priest, I felt like that's them trying to save face for Damian Priest. I don't think it has anything to really do with Gunther. I think they're trying to make Damian Priest a strong character on that side of the brand, so he could
mm,
be in the picture. I don't really think that has too much to do with Gunther. I think that's more with Damian. Oh, let's use Finn to kind of inject Finn back into the picture, but at the same time, we're going to save Damian face where he don't take a clean loss from Gunther, so he's always in the picture. Now, if you put that back with the bloodline shit, like what you just said, is what you just said to Trey. If why would Solo wrestle him if Solo
If
always have?
so, Solo win. Like if Solo wins, right? He has
Mm-hmm.
no reason to go to Roman and say, "Oh, I want to offer you this opportunity so I can prove myself that that I'm actually the tribal chief."
And that's my point right then and there. Why I felt like,
But I said Roman would challenge Solo because Roman lost. Roman's not getting his opportunity one on one
yeah,
to prove himself. That's the point. I'm
yeah,
saying that, but if it's the other way around, Solo has no reason if he already still has the
mm-hmm.
Ulafala to be like, yeah, I want to wrestle you to prove. Like, no, he's not going to say that. It doesn't make sense.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why all the more reason why he Roman needed to win because if Solo won, like you said, if Solo won, bro, I don't need to fight you for what? Or you want to prove to me want for what? I don't need to fight you. As you say, he's not trying to do it one on one. That's the same thing with Roman did. Roman always wanted the numbers around him, so he could never lose. High his percentages of winning. I feel like now that they took an L on the big stage and he got embarrassed like that and took the pin and motherfuckers is hurt on both ends, it makes sense now. It's like, yo, you want to settle
He
this?
took the
Meet
pin
me.
both times they lost.
Mm. But the hill like nature, mm, the
I'm
hill
gonna leave it
something.
here, man.
Nah, I don't. I don't. I don't.
All
I
right.
ain't
So
gonna
I'm
hold you.
done. I'm done.
I don't
I'm
see it.
done.
I
I'm
don't
done.
see it.
All right, my fault.
I don't
I'm
see
done.
it.
No, you good. I just,
Yeah.
again,
I I
go ahead.
see what Trey is saying in terms of the business. Like I get that point. Like the ultimate end goal is to make sure that Roman triumphs. But that doesn't make sense if Roman keeps winning. You can't tell that story every week if Roman is winning. Now, he's getting his ass whooped every week, but he's winning every pay-per-view for the most part. Right now, he's 2 out of 3.
They,
So say he wrestles him next week at Saturday Night Main Event, and he wins the Will Follow back. I think that was a waste of that story. A story you could have told over 6 months. You ended up telling in 3 months.
Right.
Are
I
they
agree.
wrestling
I
that
don't think they
Saturday?
should be wrestling
No,
this.
I don't know. I don't know if they. I mean,
Yeah,
it's only a week away, so I doubt it at this point. But I'm
I
just
don't.
saying.
Yeah,
You
if
see what I'm
anything,
saying?
this gets wrapped up the earliest, maybe elimination chamber.
WrestleMania. Oh, you think? Oh,
I'm thinking elimination
oh,
because I think WrestleMania is still it's still a Rock Roman or a Rock
I think
Cody
that's in the
type.
air.
I still believe that's the way that they're going with it.
Yeah, hopeful.
Yeah, but honestly, I just want to make one point before we can move on to the point you said that Solo took the pin twice, right? I think if anything, that's long term storytelling in the sense of that could be flipped as to why Jacob is like, yo, is and again, it's like a cycle, right? How the enforcer is like, yo, to the tribal chief, what the fuck is it? You lost the match
How you the
twice.
tribal chief? You keep losing.
How you the tribal chief and you lost and you took the pin twice? And yeah, I'm here busting my ass. So I could see them
Hmm.
turning that into something. But that's again, that's something else. That's a whole thing. But I think again, that's long term storytelling. Cool, I'm with it.
Hmm.
But yeah.